I am Anil Kumar, sharing with you some important test questions. Here's a brilliant question. I'd like you to pause the video, understand how can we solve it. In case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Let us now enjoy the journey of learning, which will lead to success. I am Anil Kumar. Welcome to my YouTube channel and the website Global Math Institute. In this series, we are taking some interesting questions based on quadratic relations. Most of these questions have appeared in past test papers, and therefore I am calling them as test questions. The question is before you. I would like you to pause the video, understand, and then answer it. In case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Now, let's discuss the problem. Y equals to ax squared plus bx plus c represents an equation of a parabola with the vertex at 4 minus 5. Find the value of a and b. Right? So, try to solve this. We are going to provide you the solution in two different ways, mainly because you should understand the strategies involved and when required, apply the correct one, rather the easier one, with reference to the context. So, in this question, we are given that the equation is y equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. We are also given that the vertex is at 4 minus 5. And what we need to do is to find the value of a and b. Given the vertex, it is a good idea to start with the vertex form, natural. Right? So we'll go with the natural flow. So vertex form is y equals to a times x minus h whole square plus k. Since the vertex is 4 minus 5, we can write the equation as what? We could write the equation as y equals to a times x minus h, which is 4, right? Whole square, and k value being minus 5. So that becomes the vertex form with the given vertex of 4 and 5, right? So that is how it fits in. You get the idea. Now what can we do next? We could actually expand and compare the coefficients. So the idea here is, let me call this as a strategy. Is expand and then equate coefficients, equate terms, let's say. This is a very important strategy which can be adopted in solving many equations. Okay, so let's do that. So a times x squared minus 8x plus 4 square, which is 16, minus 5. How did we get that? Well, we know a minus b whole square is what, right? So we know a minus b whole square. I should write, let's say, some other terms. You'll get confused with a and b. Let's say m minus n whole square is what? It is m square minus 2mn plus n square, right? So that is the formula which we applied. Now, we are going to expand this. Multiplying with a, we get ax squared minus 8ax plus 16a minus 5. So that is the value of y. If you compare with the given equation, what do you notice? Well, you notice that the constant term is 7. And here, the constant term is 16a minus 5. Now, they should be equal, right? And therefore, we can equate them. So, we say, well, 16a minus 5 should be equal to 7. 16a should be 7 plus 5, which is 12. And therefore, a is 12 divided by 16, which is 3 by 4. So, we get the value of a. Now, if you compare the other term, which is bx, right, then we get bx as equal to minus 8ax, right? So, the second term, let's compare them. Coefficients of x also you can say. In that case, what do we have? Well, we have that bx should be equal to minus 8ax. Well, x and x cancel. So, b is equals to minus 8a. Clear? So, we have b as equals to minus 8a. And since we know what a is, we know what b is. So, minus 8 times 3 by 4. And that goes minus 6, right? 24 divided by 4 minus. So, clearly, we have both the terms. A is 3 by 4 for us and b is equal to minus 6. And therefore, we get our equation, which is y equals to a is 3 by 4, x squared minus 6x plus 7. You get the idea. So that is how you could actually get your equation. We'll call this as our method 1. Now, let us apply another strategy to understand this question. Well, there are a couple of ways to do it. Let's look into it from a different angle altogether. I hope it will make more sense. When you notice this equation, which is y equals to ax squared plus bx plus c, which is 7 in this case, the constant. You notice from here that if x equals to 0, then y is equal to what? Y is equal to 7, right? 0 plus 0 plus 7. Let me rewrite this. A times 0 square plus b times 0 plus 7, right? So that means the point 0, 7 lies on the parabola. That is the y-intercept, right? We are also given the vertex, and we know, let me write down vertex here itself, which is 4 minus 5. So we actually know 2 points. This one is the y-intercept. So now if we begin with the vertex form, which is y equals to a, x minus h whole square plus k, we could write this equation as x, and from the vertex, of course, as we did earlier. But since we know 0, 7 is here, we can write 0, 7, right? So we know point 0, 7 is on the curve. We have 7 equals to a times 0 minus 4 whole square minus 5. So 7 equals to a times 16 minus 5, bringing 5 all this side. 7 plus 5 equals to 16a. 12 equals to 16a, right? We get the same result. You see that? So a is equals to 12 over 16, which is 3 over 4. Do you see we got exactly the same result, right? So we could actually go in this way also. Perfect. Once you know a, you can actually expand and simplify, and then you can get your result, which we did earlier also. Perfect. I mean, the alternate method could be substituting this value in the equation, which is y equals to 3 by 4 x square plus bx plus 7, right? Since 4 and minus 5 is there, you can substitute 4 and minus 5 here. So you get minus 5 equals to 3 by 4 and the x value being 4, right? Plus 4b plus 7. And then you can solve for b. You get the idea, right? So you could do that. So here we have minus 5 equals to 4 squared is 16. So we get here 12 plus 4b plus 7. So 4b is equal to what? 12 plus 7 is 19. So minus 5 minus 19 is equal to 4b, which is minus 24 equals to 4b, or we have minus 24 by 4 equals to b, and that is minus 6. So again you get the same result, which is y equals to 3 over 4 x squared minus 6x plus 7, right? So basically, we got the value of a as 3 over 4 and the value of b as equal to minus 6, correct? So that is another approach which you could adopt to answer this particular question. Perfect. Well, here is one of our solutions, which is our first method. So as you can see in the solution, what did we do? We utilized the vertex, which is 4 minus 5, to write the equation in the vertex form. Y equals to a x minus 4 whole square minus 5. Expanded using the formula, as you know, which m minus n whole square is equal to m square minus 2mn plus n square. You know this formula. If it is plus here, you get plus there. So that is the expansion. Open the bracket, simplify, and then compare the terms. The constant term was 7, and that was compared with 16a minus 5. Giving the value of a as 3 over 4, the other term, which is minus 8a coefficient of x, is actually b. Right? So minus 8ax is bx. So b, substituting the value of a, was found to be minus 6. Correct? So that is how you're going to solve this particular question. So I hope the methods are absolutely clear. Feel free to write a comment, share your views, and if you like and subscribe to my videos, that will be great. And in case you want to learn from me, you can always send an email on the address given. Thanks for your time and all the best.